Well, what's up? I didn't mean to start that.
Disarray. The circle nearly annihilated. Though it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
The Blight drove me here to seek aid.
Help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
Oh, what about the tower? Don't you have to stay here?
Do what we can for now. But if the Blight spreads, the tower itself will be lost. Stopping the Blight is more important. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we need you here, the Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This man is brave and good, and capable of great things. If he will accept my help, I will help him accomplish his goals.
Oh, no. Ah, shit. Hold on, I had to test volume. No, show me my stream, please, YouTube. I am saying a test sentence really quick just so I can test some volume stuff with my microphone. My stream is very behind, so hopefully it won't take this long to get this message to start playing. Okay, I think that should be good. All right. I would be honored to have you join me, Win.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Yes, my duties call me away.
We will stand beside you.
There we go. I didn't realize I didn't finish the question yesterday.
Got it.
One thing that's always struck me as a little odd about this quest line specifically is the Templars, like Gregor specifically says the Templars can't help you because you saved the mages and they have to watch the mages. But the mages come to help you in Denerim, so why don't the Templars just come too? And also help.
I
Hey,
wish
Colin.
I could have gone with them
Oh.
to fight.
I was hoping he'd have some dialogue. Can't do Return to Ostagar yet, but I think I want to take Loghain back there this time. Whoops.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
Hi, boyfriend.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Ah, shit. Wait. Hold on. Everybody forget you saw anything.
Now is better than later.
I very specifically, earlier today, realized that I have never taken Loghain back to Ostagar. And I hadn't even intended to get Loghain in this playthrough, but now I do because of that. And this quest, this section right here, sparks the Return to Ostagar quest line, so I don't want to do that until I get Loghain. As much as I would like Duncan's weapons, but I suppose those will have to wait. I did title the stream Redcliffe, so we'll do Redcliffe, I guess. For a little bit. I had a long day at
How
work.
will you end it?
Not going to be streaming for long. We have to fight the
Is that
Archdemon.
all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it?
Very
You say
carefully.
you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
New to the
Will you
Wardens.
make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime?
Valid. Where's my boys at? There they are.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Let me see your
I'm sure you'll be
wares.
pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Alright, I am full up on my inventory. Give those to Win. I'll keep that for Alistair, I guess, just for the hell of it. Unless I extend a Templar, that'd be interesting. Win can have that. Give those to Bark Demon. Just everything here, it's taken up space. I guess let's give some gifts out. I'm not... What gifts does Sten even like? I don't know enough about him. So he likes this?
I am impressed. My thanks.
But aren't there generic gifts too? Yeah.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Oh shit, that's my inventory.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
I am impressed.
Whoa.
My thanks.
What the fuck? I knew he sold gifts, but god...
Do you expect me to carry this for you?
Whoops. Going back. Sorry.
The Blight. How will you end it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order. Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Warden. Evidently not. It remains...
Who the hell is that?
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods, my boy.
I've never really messed with these gifts before. Apparently some of them are like actual items that the characters can get to equip. Like that butterfly sword that I gave Sten.
Are you sure I can't?
Whoops.
You and your friends are formidable foe. I'm sure.
Expect me to carry this for you?
Hey, there it is. That's not that impressive. Actually, the stats aren't bad, I guess. But we'll save that for the future. So I'm pretty sure if I give that to him later on, it'll have better stats.
I am impressed. My thanks. Unexpected. Thank you. You have my thanks. You have my thanks. You have my thanks.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable. But I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
What do you hope to find within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Behave.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected. You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually. I was sent to be the eyes of the Antom. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
What's an arrow shot?
The one who commands the Antom, the body of the Kunari. Kunari have no kings. Little patience for endless questions. Yes. Never. I cannot go home.
What? That I did not know.
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the darkspawn waiting. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Odin, I need more gifts. We need to crack this
Your
egg.
friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along. I'm sure.
That should be fine. Wait,
You called.
no I didn't.
Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are. What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell. Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty. You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on? There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly. Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
Huh.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs. True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on? As you wish.
I think there's a little more to Sten than I thought there was. I always just kind of ignored him for some reason. I wonder why.
You have my thanks. You have my thanks. You have my thanks.
Give him one more for
You have
good
my
measure,
thanks.
just to make sure.
You called. I am hardly surprised. To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Very well. As you...
Okay. That's fine for now. Plenty of time to do companion stuff.
I'll get on it.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
The Red Cliff. Ching. Yep. We saw this already.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegger can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Sure. What you got? Interesting. Get a skill point. I just have, like, stuff I can sell to get that? That'd be nice. I'm gonna be real, like, I'm never gonna use poisons, probably. Though I would if I remembered they existed. Maybe I'll put one on my hotbar just so I can remember. Can't do that, apparently. Damn, nice. How much do I need to get that? Sure. I'm pretty sure you can get the Blood Dragon armor later on again. From Bowden, maybe. And if not, whatever. I probably won't end up using it anyway. Give me that shit, please. Let's throw poison on my hotbar, shall we? I don't even know. Can you not even apply these if you don't have poison making on a character? Redcliffe, baby.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? We heard news about the king and all the fighting. That was before everything started here. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying. We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Reynisphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
I think this is my first time ever not having Alistair here.
A Grey Warden? I thought you all died along with my nephew. At least that is what Loghain would have us believe.
I refer to Kaelin, of course. Our sister was Queen Rowan, King Merrick's wife and Kaelin's mother. Make her rest her soul.
There is a Grey Warden who goes by the name of Alistair. Does he yet live? He does? Finally, some good news amidst all the bad. Thank you. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault. Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand. Perhaps.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I am on my way.
Well, luck be with you, my friend.
So, the reason I decided to come here next,
I'm so scared, Father.
despite the fact that I really want to do the elves, is
I'll try to be more quiet.
they technically, and when I say they, I mean BioWare, technically intends for you to come to Redcliffe first, so the longer it takes me to come here, the easier this place is going to be. So, I just kind of want to do it now.
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
You need to be strong, girl.
I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will...
Also, I just really like Redcliffe. I think this whole story they have going on is really cool. It's a very solid questline.
What are you doing? All right, I'll come out.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm. I just didn't want to be at the chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
How is hiding in a dresser being
I wasn't
brave?
always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. I was... Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
Tell me.
Alright. I'll tell. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother. No. Well, maybe the sword was too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Where's the sword
In the
now?
chest, in Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
But I could use that sword to help the village.
I can't give it to you. It was Father's. Caitlin would be so mad if I did. You could? Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright. Even if Mother is dead.
Give me the damn sword, boy.
Alright. Here. I guess I should go back to the chantry. Please, be careful with Grandfather's sword.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle.
No, we don't have the men we need.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
About the sword I found in your
Bevan
home.
told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
Perhaps I could pay you something
I
for it?
have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
Take 50 silver.
The blade is worth far more. To cheat the helpless is hardly honorable.
Thank you, my lord. Use it well. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone, well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough.
Just stay
The
safe,
Major sent
both of you.
I just know it. Thank you again.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king. Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing. Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight. I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
What can I
We
do
need
to
what
help?
little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help. Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them? His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first. I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Hold on.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny. Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy. Keep safe.
Not looking for company. And that's all we have in common. I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know a spy when I see one.
Look, just because you're an elf doesn't mean we should be friends. I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
I'm not going anywhere. Start talking.
What? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
I do it anyway. And how did you know I'm a Grey Warden?
Just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down. All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? I don't actually remember this guy.
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong. Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle. I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know. Here. This is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Fitting.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
This guy, I think I might have fucked up the infinite money glitch, if it's even possible on PC, but I know it's this guy where you get
Hello
it.
there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it.
There's some
Haven't had many
pretty sure
travellers
it's this
lately.
guy.
All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Not at all.
Brave words. Brave words. Well, we'll see when night falls, won't we? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope. Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're a runaway from the city. No, I suppose you could. Never thought about it, really. Something else I can get for you? Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Ooh. I need improved herbalism for that. Take that elf root though, don't mind if I do. Maybe some ale, why not? Can I talk to them?
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an ante from the hall.
Hey,
Here we
don't
are
talk about
defending
Zevran
the
that
village,
way.
And he don't even have the decency to help us out.
I've seen Lloyd handle a sword. He should stick to something he knows about, like keeping me nice and drunk for the fight.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
Ah, what difference does it make? He won't care.
I don't know that I should be encouraging drink before
I get you?
a battle, but we'll see.
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free. Goodwill? Pah, I prefer the good gold, that's what. Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk. That's murder.
Would anyone miss you?
Hey, look, see, 80 silvers. I could pay you to protect me. There's no need for any unpleasantness.
I'd only protect something I own. Understand me?
Yes, of course. You could be part owner. No, full owner. Anything you need.
Extortion? How unseemly.
Chill.
Here's 80
I'll give you a
silvers
gift later.
as, your share of the profits. What else can I get your partner? Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free. Right, almost forgot about that. Well, they can have their ale for morale purposes and such. Right then, you men over there, drinks are on the house. All militia drink for free.
Oh, you're a saint, Lloyd. Ha ha!
If them creatures don't kill me, I swear they'll bleed me dry. What else can I get your partner?
So how's business in my tavern?
Business is dead. Dead, dead, dead. Fine. Make them quick. Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
I really think you should fight tonight.
But I... Oh, all right.
I approve. All who are able should fight.
But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
Drunk out from under me. I'm the owner now, Lloyd. Don't you fucking forget it.
So did I hear that right? This is your tavern now? Something you'd like? What business? Without the
That's
classes,
super interesting.
You with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
I didn't know that you could become the owner of this tavern. That's super cool. I love that I just discovered something new on like my 11th playthrough.
he gropes me and pays me next to nothing. I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options. No, don't bother. I know you're the boss now, but Lloyd would just be angry. That's a sweet thought, however. Thank you. I'd like that. And maybe we could talk after the battle tonight. If we're still here, that is.
Sure.
Keep safe.
Yeah, I'm actually super intrigued. I want to come here after the battle and see what's up. It's going to be like a lot of dialogue I've never heard.
you here?
What do you mean?
Women are priests, or merchants, or artisans, or farmers. None of those have any place fighting.
I have no idea how to answer this.
It is not done. There is no more to it.
Do you mean your people have no female mages or warriors?
Of course not. Why would our women wish to be men?
What are you talking about? They don't wish to be men.
They shouldn't. That can only lead to frustration.
Stan! No, never mind. Let's drop this.
Yes? What can I do for you? Very well.
I'm going to scream. Every chest.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude. As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. Ask me whatever you wish. When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him. We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Yeah,
as you wish,
carry
Grey
on.
Warden. Make a watch over you.
I know about the urn. Oop. There's Berwick. Nice.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been to enough. All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. can't say I expected that.
The hell's that mean?
Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. If you look for Valena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much. It would be better than going to my grave wondering. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either. I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
We will do our best. Please believe us, friend.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Is this a promise we will not keep?
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose... Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here. If you need anything done...
I do need something done. I need armor for Liliana. Please. I actually have armor for Win, I think. Yeah. Yeah. There you go, Liliana. You can have that for now.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. Right.
What do we got? Nothing.
I hear you got the tavern serving the militia free ale now. While I don't favor my men being drunk come sundown, I suppose it helps morale to have their minds taken off what's to come. You have my thanks. Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Are any of these characters in Inquisition, I wonder?
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
I'll have to keep that in mind when I get there.
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. My men are getting free drinks at the tavern. I suppose it's better to drown your fears rather than go mad waiting for certain death. I'm tempted to have a few ales myself. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else? I have a good feeling about tonight.
Me too, Murdoch. Still a few more things to do.
I'll get on it.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that. Many elves claim we wouldn't do the same in return. I would like to think that is not true, but I cannot speak for all. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left. All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? You would? That is, I mean, of course. I'd be happy to. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. What is it you need, child? I have done all I can for them. I pray for them. What Sir Pounce seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Pounce believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide.
Does he not realize that it is his faith alone which must sustain him?
Unfortunately, he seeks the Maker's protection in a far too literal sense. This is something I cannot promise nor provide. You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Pounce that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to the...
Alright. Gotta talk to Perth. Gotta... I think there's a dwarf. If I am remembering correctly. In one of these houses. Tavern, Chantry, Caitlin, General Store, Smithy, Windmill, World Map. There's another house I'm missing. There it is. Don't mind me.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. Apology accepted. The name's Dwight. Pleased to meet you. Now get out. Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there. did this town ever rush to my rescue. You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they? Maybe. Let's hear what you've got. Are you serious? I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers. Do I look like an elf? I'm not that cheap.
Oi.
It's 100, or it's no deal.
Look at my ears, buddy.
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
There is zero reason for me to be recruiting all these people. I just love that I can do it. So I am doing it. Berwick and Lloyd were just a nice surprise, however. I did not know I could recruit them.
He's giving me the evil eye.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Maker watch over you.
I think that's everything. Meh. I think we're ready to go.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. The men's spirits are high for now. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. My men are getting free drinks at the... Since you convinced Owen to start... Overall, I'd say they're malicious. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
Nope.
Then
I'm
good luck
ready.
to you. You'll need it.
Casting horror on sleeping creatures can give them horrible nightmares. What the fuck, tip screen? What does that mean?
They're coming. Get to your positions. Make ready.
Hell of an army we got built up. Now, technically, I could have got, you know what I want to do? I don't know if I can in the middle of combat, but... make this a little harder. One other thing I could have done, this is so loud in my ears for some reason. One thing I could have done extra was get some oil that we light on fire over there, but in past experience, I've just had characters run into that and die. So I kind of just skip that when I can. Why isn't wind healing? Alright. Sten, my guy? Give me a solid. Thank you. I don't know, can you do that repeatedly, or did I just lose that? Fascinating. So can I just never lose a battle now because of that item? Berwick! No! Such a shame. Actually, that is a shame. Because I never recruited him before. I want to know if he has any voice lines after the battle. My friends, do you care to join the battle anytime soon? Thank you. Oh, God, Stem. Knights, stay here and guard the path. Don't worry, Lloyd's got their back. Nothing to fear with tons of fun on your side. We gotta do everything we can to keep this man alive. No, protect Lloyd at all costs. Is Murdoch still with us? There's Thomas. Hey, there's Murdoch. Now they're ganging up on my boy. That's my co-owner right there. No, like actually for real, for real. Dude, where you going, buddy? Oh, did Murdoch die? Shit, for real? No, Murdoch! That's unfortunate. Anyway. Hey, armor for Liliana. You did it, Lloyd. What? Did it break? destroyed. They can even give this man armor.
Dawn arrives, and we survive the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour. Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of...
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as... Now, we've no time to waste.
Neat. Let's check out the tavern, and that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Probably. Oh, Liliana can level up. Do I not have you set to just level up automatically? No, right, because I wanted more lockpicking for you, and so I get Severin.
I'll get on it.
Berwick nowhere to be seen, I guess.
I don't know how I survived that damnable mess out there, but I did. I suppose I owe you thanks. The men respect me now. I would never have gone out there if you hadn't shoved me. It feels good to help out.
He didn't help much.
More than I was hiding in my inn, I suppose. Listen, a soldier gave me this trinket some years ago as payment for his tab. He said it was magical. I didn't believe him then, but I think it helped keep me alive out there. You should have it. It might do the same for you sometime.
Thank you.
Yes, well, don't go spreading news that I gave you something for free. Anyhow, it's good to be back.
Firstly, and most importantly, some actual fucking armor. then I think Wynn could probably benefit from those Archon robes. Maybe? I'm gonna say yes, because she's our healer, and if she can stay alive more, that'd be better.
I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did.
Yeah. Excuse me. Don't I deserve a hero's
Possibly.
welcome?
And what kind of tip do I get out of it?
A tip? What about all my natural charm?
Fine, I'll make an exception, but just this once.
Now kiss. What was that? What was that scene?
Something you'd like, boss?
Why?
Fair enough, now the fighting's over. Some men come to celebrate. Most come to forget. It will take months to get the stock back to normal and start turning a profit. But I think it's possible. Whether Lloyd's up to it or not, well, who knows? It works for you now, right? Good luck to you then. Something you'd like, boss? Good luck to you then.
What do you need, partner? A drink? Better with the fighting over, but still bad. Low on stock, low on customers, there's damage to the place.
I'd like some more of the profits. Now.
This is all I have right now. Like I said, until things are back to normal, there won't be much. But, anything for my partner, right?
Let's see what you have.
Of course, it's free for you, being a partner and all.
Forsooth. Don't mind if I do. But I guess it makes sense I can't really sell him anything. Because I would just be paying myself for the items. I'll go sell them to the blacksmith real quick and then get his stuff, because I'll take those recipes for free. Twist my arm, why don't you?
The end is upon us. The dead rise and foul.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Elena yet?
No,
Well,
not yet.
I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see... Right.
What armor did I give Liliana? I gave her tier 2, we have tier 3.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Elena yet?
No, we literally just had this conversation, buddy. +2 strength, -1 cunning. Interesting. I'll take it, I guess. Better than just the plain unenchanted iron ring I had on.
Horror awaits those who perish outside of the Maker's forgiveness.
What do you need, partner? A drink? Better with the fighting over, but still bad. Right.
Mine. 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 You can keep the dog treats. I know they're her favorite, Lloyd. man. I know if you leave Redcliffe before the battle starts, you'll come back to having Redcliffe completely wiped out, which I have never done. I can't bear to do that. But I wonder if I can leave now. Like, go to camp for enchantment. That's not where I meant to go. I didn't even know that was an option. I wonder if I can just go into the castle without talking to Tegan. I think I need to go this way.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands, but this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Interesting. I'm curious. I don't remember this conversation, and I am curious what the reasoning is, knowing what we know about Flemeth now.
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Or is Morrigan lying?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
So is Flemeth
Whatever
immortal or
spark
not?
the demon that made her what she is remains within her, keeps her from dying of old age, but her body deteriorates.
Spark of the
Eventually, she would be
demon.
so wizened
No, not
as
quite.
to be senseless and immobile. So she must seek a new body, a fresh body, and start the cycle anew.
Can this body be anyone?
I am uncertain. According to her writings, certain hosts are better than others. The more a host is prepared, the quicker the transition will be. I am sorry. This simply takes me by surprise. I would have thought I would have had some inkling, some notion. Flemeth is no doting mother. She is an abomination and a sorceress, and I should have at least suspected something. Do not be sorry. I am not. I am angry. There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do
Not
it.
until Denerim, at least.
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst,
Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same. It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more than...
I mean, I'm gonna help just
you
for the
to go
boss
back to
fight,
Flemeth's hut
but...
in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours. Not really, but the sooner the better, no? You think I take pleasure in this? I do not. I will, however, fight for my survival just as Flemeth would. She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case.
So, massive spoilers. Flemeth is Mythal, one of the elven gods. Or rather, Flemeth is Flemeth, but Flemeth is also Mythal. To my understanding. So we were going to call it, but I'm gonna go... I don't know if I can beat Flemeth yet. I remember this being like a pretty high level challenge. But I could be wrong.
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
We're at least gonna go talk to her.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Is this... Am I being ambushed by Zevran? Huh. Thought that wasn't until after you completed 2 main story things. I'll take it though.
I see enemies ahead.
Oh! What happened? What happened? Oh. So I accidentally turned off the UI when I tried to pause. Did not know that was a thing. Loghain wins. Good thing I just saved. I guess I kept it on normal. Fine. Dumbass. Woof, woof, woof.
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
Okay.
You called.
Whoops. Also, just gonna save right here, just on the off chance I somehow die. I would rather just be able to start right here. Whoa, Win, where you at? I did. On my very first playthrough of this game, I had no idea that Zevran could be recruited. Spoilers. And so on my second playthrough, when I found out that you can recruit him, my mind just went like I had just no fucking idea. I'm pretty sure it was right here. I was just like, nah, I'll kill him. Whatever. And you tried to kill me. All's fair.
I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so I'm to be interrogated. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being good assassins, I see.
Fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty. Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see. A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Does that mean you're loyal to Logain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service. Oh, well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself. Isn't that what we're establishing now? I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then. What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
How much are you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were... Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest. Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The Crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it. You seem like a bright lad. I'm sure you've other options. Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it, for say, precisely.
Were you paid to talk my
Consider
ear
it
off
something
then?
I'm throwing in for free. As it is, if you're done with the interrogation, I have a proposal for you, if you're of a mind. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause. So, let me serve you instead. To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
I wonder if we'll get to go to Antiva one day. I hope we haven't went to Antiva already. And I'm just making myself look like an idiot. I don't think we have. I think Antiva is its own country, I think.
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it?
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
Hey, buddy boy. Eyes over here. You're all mine.
Oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Just right after I got armor for her, too.
Yes.
I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Well, Zevran, congratulations. You joined up just in time to kill the Witch of the Wilds. Though, I do, really quick, we're going to save. And just out of curiosity for me, I guess look up Thetis world map. Get out of here. Emails. YouTube doesn't need to see that. Okay. We're missing something else too. Some music. So, okay, yeah, Antiva's way to the north. There's Arlathan. Okay, for the Arlathan Forest. I think Arlathan doesn't actually exist anymore itself. Holy shit, so I did not realize that Inquisition was only, like, this bottom portion of the world map. And what's Earthmiel's Plateau? Because that's the 5th Archdemon. Or that's the Archdemon we're fighting, rather. Oops. So Antiva, I think Dreadwolf's supposed to be in Tevinter, so there's a chance we could pop over to Antiva. That'd be neat. If I had to pick, because I would love to see Antiva. It seems like a very fun place to visit. Tevinter seems awful, can't wait to see it. and Saharan and Parvolin as well. But I don't know if all of those would be in Dreadwolf or if it's just going to be Tevinter. Unless more has been, like, said. Like, what's going to be in Dreadwolf, and I just haven't heard. I haven't really been paying attention to Dragon Age until last Friday. And then I think Free Marches is where Kirkwall is, so I guess we were closer to Antigua than I thought, but I also just had the complete wrong idea of the layout of the world map in my head, apparently. I thought Orlais was to the north of Ferelden, and I for some reason imagined the Free March as being, like, to the west. But maybe I was being influenced by the West March, like West March. And that was just my brain confusing things. God, I can't wait to play Inquisition again. But I am patiently going in order. Anyway, time to kill a mom. Or rather, time to interrogate a god.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
I should dance to your tune instead?
Why dance at all? Why not sing?
Fair.
What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time? That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told.
No.
Let us
No.
skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids?
Interesting phrasing on that sentence, on that first sentence she said. I replied with that we know, or that Morrigan knows the secret to her rebirth, or like her eternal life rather, and Flemeth says, so she does, but do you? Pretty sure Morrigan's lying in this situation, knowing what we know now. What do you propose?
Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
And what happens to you?
Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that? We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do. You get to keep her for a time.
I do think that's the route I want to go with. I want to, like, trick Morrigan. Because I don't think I've ever done that before. Because I really like Morrigan. But I do also just want to see if I can beat Flemeth. I have that save in the ambush area. I'll just revert back to that if I have to.
Say, what will it be then?
I can take the grimoire for myself?
Oh, how interesting. I'd like to see the look on her face when she realizes it. But you must earn what you take. I would have it no other way.
Yeah, and she goes like all dragging on us, right? Yeah, I'm gonna die.
I'll get on it.
Oh, Jesus. I haven't even swung yet. Yeah, no, we're definitely not ready for a Flemeth. That's fine. tricking Morrigan in this instance is much more interesting to me because then we can maybe get some other dialogue out of her. We still get the grimoire, so that's fine. I do wonder what taking the grimoire for myself does, though. But also, I know this doesn't have much impact in the story going forward, probably. Though, can I bring Morrigan here? Because she said not to, but can I, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
No. Okay. Cool. So Flemeth sees Morrigan coming and just fucking ducks.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Nope.
Of all the...
Yes.
Interesting.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched? Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan? The truth, as if it were nothing. How like a man.
True.
No, no. Far better the lie. Far better the comfort of blankets and shadows. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a... It's far easier this way, don't...
Oh, I don't know. Random violence can be fun, but this is good too.
A tangled web you weave, Warden. I hope it's for good cause.
The book is inside the hut, with notes and spells enough to make even Morrigan blush with delight. You and I will not meet again. That I guarantee.
That I don't guarantee. Is Flemeth in Inquisition? Well, I think she shows up in the Trespasser DLC, if I heard correctly. I haven't actually played that DLC, though. Or rather, I started it, but I never finished it for some reason.
Change your mind already? I change knickers less quickly. Wouldn't we all, alas? As can you. It's a shame no one ever lives up to their true potential, isn't it? Back to this again. Sabers rattling and jaws firmly planted on the floor. Oh, do something.
Fine,
then
I'll
do
go.
leave an old woman in peace. So many visitors. Next they'll be putting in a road, maybe an inn.
Flemeth is easily top 5 favorite characters in Dragon Age for me, I think. If I had to rate them, or not rate them, I just think my top 5 favorites would be, like, in no particular order: Flemeth, Iron Bull, Varric, aka the Maker himself, maybe Meryl, and oh, I really like Alistair. I actually love Loghain a lot too, though. Like, he's an asshole, obviously, but as a character, I love Loghain.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it.
You bet.
I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Huh. I expected a little more dialogue. Hey, Bark Dragon. they really knew they nailed it with that robe design for Morrigan. Because those were Morrigan-only robes that just had the same exact design as her base ones.
You called. I am hardly surprised. Very well. Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware. That is complicated. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell. I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand. Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it. They said they found me with nothing. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Huh.
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now. Near Lake Calenhad. Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
I love the Kunari so much. They're so cool. Just vibing now. I'll stop streaming in a minute.
Yes.
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 I don't actually remember where Sten's sword is. Whoa.
Got it.
Okay. Why the fuck did that wolf have a set of chainmail? Thank you, though.
Maker, rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
May it be so.
You're the
Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
How can I help?
Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the... Thank you, my friend. Make...
Sure. I vaguely remember those.
Water down ale, damp beds, rickety stools. Water
Perhaps
even...
I could have a try at that.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? Of course. What would you like?
I was thinking maybe Stensword would be in a vendor. Can you pick this, Severin? I will eat you. You'd probably enjoy that.
Back off! I was here first. None of your business, knife ears.
Oi.
I wasn't bothering nobody, and I was here first. Why, you looking to buy one? Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. This spot is mine. Find your own.
Alright. I guess we're going to Orzammar. I'm sure Redcliffe will be okay.
Darkspawn. Kill them all!
I mentioned earlier
Get on it.
how the reason that I was going to Redcliffe was because
All right.
that's technically intended to be your first destination. This game has like a form of level scaling, and like you can technically go anywhere first, and you can technically win, like, or you could technically survive anywhere if you're smart enough and have like the right equipment. But like Orzammar, for example, is one of the places that you're technically supposed to come last. It has like the highest it has the highest minimum for the level scaling, if that makes sense. Ooh, my health. Wish I could make those bigger. This is kind of what I mean.
going to get to enter Orzammar? I don't believe they allow non-dwarves within.
No, we'll be fine. We'll just crouch down a little bit. We'll be okay.
King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
They hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead. Endrunai Dukan returned to the Stone Knot 3 weeks ago. The Assembly has gone through a dozen
Shit time to be a
without
king in
agreeing on a
Ferelden.
successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Run to your false king.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Not looking for help, I'm looking for a sword.
Atrast Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer fair journeys, Warden.
Ah, the parrot.
Red, please.
The dwarves worship their own ancestors, if you can believe it.
So I've never really had Sten.
I have a friend back in Antiva who would be very excited to meet you.
I'm sorry?
Salvail prefers women with experience and maturity. He says they have more substance, are more robust and flavorful.
Does he now?
Indeed. No need to deny it. Zevran knows a fine bird when he sees one.
I am not a bird.
There is no reason to deny yourself the pleasure of male companionship, after all, yes? You might balk now, but I assure you, Salvail is a gentleman of means and quite handsome.
I am going to walk away now, calmly, coolly. This is to save you the pain of having your brain forcibly removed through your ears.
This must be a Ferelden thing, I swear.
So as I was saying, that's perfect timing. Since I've never really kept Sten, Zevran, and Wynn in my party before, I'm gonna be hearing so much new dialogue, like going through places, and I'm super excited for that.
Got it.
Like that conversation.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the diamond quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Oh shit. He's dead.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that soddy fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
I should
Yes,
get
you
going.
should.
Hi, where's that sword? No. No. Or maybe. Dust Town, yeah.
Aha!
Oh.
I smell a seedy underbelly. What's an all?
I see enemies ahead.
You'll get no mercy from me!
That's a bit rude. Kind of out of nowhere. What, no loot? Hello? Is this a bad time?
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
I don't know if I want to buy anything from this guy. I'm very scared. Nah. Yeah, I gotta go. Are his clothes supposed to look like that? I don't think so. Is Orzammar just breaking?
Now is better than later.
What?
All right, all right.
Ugh.
Spare a bit for the needy? Please.
I'll get on it.
It's not for me, it's for my child.
No shit. See nothing but blackness everywhere down here. Now texture's loading. Where was that guy? Oh, well, wait. If he was heading to Orzammar, he's gonna be outside, because he wouldn't have been allowed inside. I'm a dummy.
You can stop flinching, Sten. I'm not going to harm you.
I do not fear harm to myself.
What is that supposed to mean?
An unbound mage is like a wildfire, as prone to simply consume itself as it is to devour all that surrounds it.
I do wish you wouldn't refer to mages as it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Sten probably isn't too into Wynn.
Aren't you chilly, Sten?
Chilly. I don't know this word.
It's much warmer where you're from, isn't it? Don't you feel cold?
I suppose.
I don't imagine we can find a cloak in your size, can we?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Don't mind me. Now I wonder where I could get a skein of good wool yarn.
Aw, that's adorable. I love Wynn so much. There it is, jeez.
Step right, make us breath. Oh, beg your pardon, friend. You, startled me a bit.
We'd like to have a word with you.
Word? With me?
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Just kill him, Stan. Yeah.
I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here. It's true. Maker, please, you have to believe me. If I had it, I'd give it to you. I sold it to a dwarf in Redcliffe, name of Dwin.
Dwin!
He's the one who has the sword, I promise you. Said he was a collector.
We'll see.
And it all comes back to Redcliffe. What a perfect place to end the stream. Wait. How did Dwin get it? If he was defending Redcliffe. So Dwin must have just like left before us. Unless, was Sten's sword there the entire time? The plot thickens. Is Dwin the Archdemon? I've never seen Dwin and the Archdemon in the same room at the same time.
Stop eating.
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
Hey, who's that?
Oh my god, there's still more? They're just minding their own damn business. I'm not going to be able to unlock any of these, am I?
On it. As you like.
Pain. 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 Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. That seemed a little unnecessary, but sure. Oh, I didn't even have to go all the way around. Neat. Anything to stop me from getting to my damn sword. Oh, Dwayne, you devious bitch. You hired all these people just to stop me. I'm coming for you, you bastard. Give me my buddy's sword back. And give me my money. Hey, Tegan. Been a while. Bye, Tegan. Got side quests to do. Excuse me.
Horror awaits those who perish outside of the
So, I wonder what would have happened if Dwyn died. How does that affect the quest?
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place.
Why is that?
Constant fighting. A warrior's life there is blood, ash, and dust. Though I'm not sure who's dirtier. These creatures or Darkspawn. If I wanted to fight Darkspawn, I'd have stayed in Orzammar. No thanks. Now, why would you be interested in that?
It's mine.
You know, Farron didn't mention the giant he took it from was alive. Excellent idea. It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
Why is his face fucked up? What's going on with the dwarves? Really? No fight?
Go celebrate or whatever you have to do. Rebuild. Same thing I intended to do before. Except this time, there's more humans left alive to help. First thing I'm gonna do is get some sleep. For about a week. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do. You won, right? You're a hero. Or something.
Huh. Well, thanks. I guess. Now, Extend Sword actually gives him a sword, I think. So I don't know if I wait to give that to him, if it's like better. Whatever, I'll give it to him now. Not like it's gonna matter that much, I think. Where is it? There it is.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
What will you do
My
now?
sword is in my hand again. I should put it to use. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Oh, I think we'd do better without you, actually. I can't... I won't do that, obviously, but I would love to know what his reaction to that is.
Then lead the way.
Yeah, it would have been better. Shit. Well, whatever. That's fine. But alright. That's all for tonight. I'll actually do Redcliffe tomorrow. Maybe.